Just a quick preview on this weekend's runners from Doomben, starting off with Tatsy, barrier 3.
Won well on debut. Admittedly, it was a Beaudesert, but she sat wide and did a pretty good job. Rider on that occasion, Ben Lucas, said put her up over a bit further, so that's what we're doing on Saturday, 13:50 at Doomben.
Okay, Mornington, 2,000 metres.
Yeah, he'll appreciate, I think, just the change of scenery, firstly. Moving from Rosehill to the Gold Coast. Secondly, warmer weather, climate this time of the year is big help to horses like him, just going through the motions, and slightly easier grades, so he should get a good run and be hard to beat.
Okay, then we have Cedar Wood in the mile, who's also in at the Gold Coast where he's drawn well.
Yeah, he's gone up there for the same reasons, just going through the motions, maybe just lacking a little bit of class for the city races of Sydney, so he's gone up there hoping to be a city class horse in Queensland. So travelled up Wednesday night, arrived Thursday morning, as did Mornington, and see how they race Saturday.
Okay, into the open mile we have Religify, the big weight, but claiming 2 kilos off.
Yeah, first up run wasn't really a pass, it was just a fair run, but he'll improve on that. First run for a long time, it just seems to take horses a while to find their rhythm and get back to racing. Mile will suit better, hopefully it's a good track, but obviously the weight is a concern. And when you're weighted up to your best, you do need to be at your best possible fitness, so I guess he's still a little bit away off that, yeah, we'll get a better guide on Saturday.
Okay, then we have Vassal.
Vassal starts off his preparation in a mile race, in the same race as Religify.
Yep.
Did a good job last preparation, really out of the money and picking up some good money, so he's up there for Queensland winter, early spring, where hopefully he'll win another race or two. Mile first up, probably a little bit short for him, but never say never with a horse like him.
Okay, and also Exoteric having his first up run.
Yeah, first up run, he did a pretty good job last prep, he was pretty consistent.
One first up.
Did he? There you go. A lot stronger grade on Saturday though, I doubt he could win first up Saturday, could he? And his work's been good, he looks well, and yeah, see how he goes.
Okay, and just the one down in Melbourne, Amavatio, who's drawn 17.
Over the mile, fortunately at Flemington shouldn't be too much of a problem. Slowly coming down the weights, I think he's got 56. Michael Walker's aboard, he rode him in a jump out last Friday and he worked well. Michael was happy with him, so see how he goes, but he's never far away.
Quick preview from Ramwick this Saturday, starting off with Cashua, third up, barrier 3, Tim Clark.
Yeah, probably a tough race for him, but he just needs racing and he's getting better with each run. He's fit enough for the distance and see how he goes.
Okay, then we have Bella Success over 1,100 metres, barrier 7.
Would have liked it to be 1,200, but obviously
beggars can't be choosers.
That's right. She's been, well, she's a winner over 1,400. And probably where she needs to be hitting, but I just wanted to get her to switch off and relax a bit, so she'll go back from the draw, get a bit of cover and finish off strongly as she's done her last couple of runs. Certainly not without a chance.
Okay, then we have race 4 over the mile, Oklahoma Girl. Heavy track will suit, barrier 2.
Last start run was a little bit better. She's coming back to a mile racing against her own sex. But does need to improve, but certainly better on a wet track.
And Sepoy Achiever down with 53.
Ran a good race last start, finished off very well. Yeah, lightweight chance. This time of the year, if they can handle the track, it's a big plus, and she got to the line pretty well the other day, as if the mile should suit.
Okay, into the 2,400 metre race, Ombudsman, barrier 1.
Yeah, he's a up-and-coming 3-year-old, racing against the older horses here, of course, but yeah, gets the good draw.
Finally gets his chance to see whether he stays.
Yeah, for sure. So he's bred to stay and should stay, so very good chance.
And All Cash in the same race.
Yeah, he's been running good, consistent races without breaking through. I think stepping him up to the 2,400 metre distance will certainly give him a chance to have a better turn of foot, because he's just a little one-paced over the shorter trips. So next question is, will he stay?
My word.
Will he? Yeah, we'll see you on Saturday, but certainly the right race for him.
Okay, race 6 we have Mr. Oarsman, James McDonald, barrier 5.
Yeah, James's good hands will be a big plus here. Races a bit erratically. I think he's a miler, but not ready to settle over a mile just yet. So gradual steps towards that distance, and 1400 Saturday will be a big help for him. I think it was 1200 first up.
Yep.
So yeah, he'll get back, find some cover, work into the race, and hopefully show a better turn of foot than he did first up.
Okay, we also have Seahampton, barrier 10. Wet track concern?
It is. I'd like to see it get back to a soft 7, but it should. We haven't had much rain, so hopefully we do get an improving track. We can't be racing on heavy tracks if we haven't had rain for 5 or 6 days.
No, that's for
Not
sure.
in this modern era. So ramble track's certainly a lot better, but the test still is to come if we can get some better tracks through winter. So, getting back to Seahampton, I like this filly, Charlie. I've always had a bit of time for her, and it was a good run last start. Should have won.
Very good run, should have won.
So, yes, it might seem like a big step up in grade, but just consider there should have been a 1 next to a name last start, and I think she can be very hard to beat on Saturday, providing the track's good enough.
Okay, race 7, number 2, Cars Off, barrier 4, Blake Shin.
Yeah, first up over the 1800. His fitness levels have improved over the past 2 weeks. I think he's had 3 jump outs or trials to have him ready for Saturday's race. And
Settle well enough, first up 18?
I think so. What's he drawn? 4. Perfect. He'll settle.
Okay, then we have Dagny, James McDonald, barrier 3.
Yeah, she's racing very well, this mare. 2,000 metres last start. You could say she's a touch disappointing, but I just think the sectional times might just suggest it was a bit harder to win where she was. Run was good as a result, work's been good, and she is quite good.
Okay, that's brilliant. Veladero, Ty England, barrier 9.
Much better run last start. He likes the wet tracks, there's
Yep.
no negative there. I think it's the right distance for him.
Optimum trip.
Yeah, probably has to go forward from the gate, I would think, at this stage. Good strong rider aboard, plenty of pluses there.
And Shattelar, last start winner, Brenton Abdullah, barrier 10.
Yeah, well, he'll have to improve up to this trip as well, so got a good strong hand here. Where he gets to from the gate, not sure. I guess he'll come back and find a bit of cover. He did get afforded a pretty economical run last start coming up the fence to win. Probably won't get the same favour Saturday, so find a way to win the race instead.
Okay, we also have Vaucluse Bay, barrier 2.
Track's also a bit of a concern for him. Obviously soft would be better. His runs this prep have all been pretty good. I think it's a pretty good distance for him as well. Should run well.
And Monasterio, barrier 8.
Yeah, on
Brilliant,
the back.
fresh up. And
Yeah, a bit disappointing since, isn't he? A little bit quirky, you could say. At least jumped a lot better last start. I do think he's looking for further. So the 1800 metres is a good stepping stone. Don't think he's quite at home at 2000, but 1800 metres is at least one step in that direction.
okay, and then race 8, best guess, drawn much better this week, James McDonald, barrier 1.
Yeah, you could say it was a touch disappointing first up, but he just seemed to get blocked or intimidated in the straight first up at Rosehill over the short 1100 metre distance. I think this distance will give him a bit more time to jump, settle and be in a more controlling position rather than being intimidated too. And he handles the wet. I think he can improve.
Okay, well, best of luck, Chris.